So I know there's a lot of you that are trying to make this YouTube thing work and probably getting frustrated. And it's probably because also there's a lot of people that are saying that you have to have a massive YouTube following, subscribers in order to really make a decent living. And to you, I don't know what a decent living is. To me, when I started, it was like, if I can make 6 figures online, that would be amazing. And I'm going to tell you that a guy that's never went to college, barely graduated high school, I was able to do that. And it was 15 years ago. And ever since, I've been, basically doing online business and building businesses, and I actually sold the business through YouTube. But what I want to share with you is, I want to share with you that story, but more importantly, I want you to walk away realizing that you do not need a big audience. You just need the right audience, and you need your true 1,000 fans. I've talked about this before. Kevin Kelly wrote an article years ago where he talks about if you can get 1,000, only 1,000, not 10,000, 1,000. If you can get 1,000 true fans, you will be set for life. Now, again, depending on your, what you're trying to achieve. I'm assuming that most people, if they could make 6 figures online by creating content, maybe selling courses, maybe doing affiliate marketing, maybe it's YouTube ads, maybe it's sponsorships, any of that stuff, it is totally possible. And I am that underdog. And I'm a proud underdog, damn it. I am, because I know that a lot of people out there feel like they have to be this certain way, or they have to have this certain type of education, or, I'll be honest with you, like, that held me back getting on video and talking, because I know I say things wrong. I know I pronounce things wrong. And then when that happens, I'll get nervous. Or if I hear it back later and I'm like, oh, I didn't say that right. It held me back for the longest time. But the day that I said, you know what, I got to let that stuff go, and I have to just show up, and I have to conquer this. Because if I do, number one, I'll be able to provide for my family and be able to have the freedom and the flexibility, which now, looking back, my son is 26, my daughter is 29, I've got 2 grandkids, and I've got a 16-year-old, and I've been able to take them to school, pick them up from school, go to the ball games, go to the plays, go to the beach volleyball, like all of it. Been able to do it because I was able to push through and build, and learn what it really does take. And if an underdog like me can do it, anyone can do it. Trust me. I'm not the smartest, but I am very persistent, and I'm a hard worker. I think that's a big thing too. So you have to ask yourself, are you a hard worker? And you know what? If you're like, yeah, I work hard, but I don't know. I like to take it easy, and that's cool. You could take it easy, but I'm the type that's like, if I really want this freedom that everyone is talking about, or that everyone is, everybody's having and that I don't have, and that upsets me, then I want it all the more. And then I'm going to work even a little bit harder. And it's not like you got to work hard all the time. It's just, you're going to work hard to get the results that you want to get. And for me, it was freedom. Okay. And so to kind of share a little bit more of that story, my wife and I, we've been married 30 years. We started a photography business, 20 years ago now. But we started that. We didn't have any formal training. We didn't go to college for it, nothing. But we worked through it. We read books and we practiced on our own kids, and we opened up a studio, and it did great. And we made our first 6 figures back in the day. It was really good, with a brick and mortar business. And then from there, I started to say, well, we're meeting with clients all the time. It's getting, it's hard for us to plan and do things because we're always committing to our clients. And so I started looking into online stuff. And that's where I started my first YouTube channel. And it was on photography, where I was helping people with photography, their business stuff, but yet editing and things like that. And we ended up building that little YouTube channel, which is called New Portrait Biz, which it's still there. We don't post on it anymore. I haven't posted on it in like 8 years, maybe even longer, maybe 9 years. But that channel did over 6 figures, okay, multiple years in a row. And here's the kicker. There was no YouTube ads. I know, crazy. Because YouTube ads is what everyone's kind of looking for. They're like, oh, YouTube ads, you know, that's where I'm going to make all my money. And no. We built an audience, and within 6 to 8 months, let's say 8 months, all I did was build the audience. And since that day, that's all I ever do now is I build the audience, and then the monetization takes care of itself. And so what we did there on that channel is we basically built the audience there on YouTube, but then we would also give people the option to join our email list, and then we would give them more content, or we would then follow up with them and help them more. And then that gives us another outlet to build a deeper relationship with them, and then they get to know, like, and trust us more. And then when we have something to offer for sale, they're more likely to buy it. That's the business model. It's the business model. Like, I can't make it any fancier than that. That's the model. It's like build the audience, give them value, build a better relationship with that audience, and then offer things that will probably help them, and you'll be rewarded. And that's exactly what we did. We did that, like I said, multiple years, and that's the secret. All right, that's the secret. So how can this apply to you? Okay. Well, first off, I want you to know you don't need a massive audience. That's like the first thing. Okay. You don't need a massive audience. So I want you to know that. And I want you to understand that. And I want you to be like, okay, Scott, that feels good, because now I know I don't have to chase 1 million views or 1 million subscribers. You don't. 16,000 is all that channel ended up with at the end of the day. And we did multiple years of 6-figure revenue from that business. Okay. Which allowed me to go full time, online. All right. So that doesn't have to happen. But the things that do have to happen for you is you have to have a good niche. Okay. It needs to have traffic there. It needs to have people that are watching videos and that want to learn something with you. And from there, you have to be able to show up and deliver on a consistent basis. That's the big tip. Show up consistently, and people will be looking to you for guidance. They'll be asking for, some help here and there. And then when you have something to offer, whether it's, heck, I'm holding this selfie stick here, which is basically an Osmo 6, and I'm an affiliate for this. If you want to go through my affiliate link, you can. Go in the description down below and you'll see a link there. And if you click on that, you can buy it through Amazon and I'll get a small commission. That's it. Like, I've got the DJI mic right here. If you click on that link, buy that, I'll get paid. You don't have to, but I'm delivering value here and I'm telling you the tools I'm using. Just like in photography, if I recommended a camera, you might go through and buy that camera. I'll get a commission on it, but I'm only going to recommend things that I'm using or that I believe in. So that's the big takeaway. All right, of like this video. I wanted for you to be like, listen, like, you don't need a big audience. Just get out there and start creating that content. And it does start with creating good content. And guess what? There's 4 different content pieces that I create on a regular basis. And I've learned this over the years, and I put them into 4 different buckets. I actually shot a video right here that will walk you through those 4 content buckets and show you how to use them for your niche so you can get a better audience built, and also you can get more views. Watch that video next, and I'll see you there.